Hey there guys, it's been a week since I've been here now, so therefore working on the Mini. Almost forgot where we got to last time. If you think I sound different, by the way, I got a bit of a cold, but it's not going to stop us cracking on with this. Just had a lot of work on recently, last week or so. So today I think we will finish getting the dashboard out. We need to get this bottom dash rail out and the switch panel. Doors out, the mirror, sun visors. I'd like to get that headlining out as well, because it's going to have to come out at some point to paint the car, so why not just get it out now before it gets damaged with any welding or anything like that. I don't want to damage the headlining though, or the bars, because it's in absolutely perfect condition, as you can probably see. It's all, stretched out perfectly and everything, and I don't want to damage anything. When I broke a car just over a year ago now, I could not figure out how to get the headlining bars out without damaging them, so I really need to try not to bend them or anything. So yeah, let's just see what we can get done today. Hopefully tomorrow I have a friend coming with me. We're going to get the front end cut off and the front subframe and engine out. So what we're going to do is just cut the wings off down here, and same at the other side. Unbolt the front panel from the subframe, and apparently somewhere the front panel is welded to the inner wings, but somebody's replaced these before, so I don't know if they really are or not. And then obviously cut down this seam there, get them wings off, and then it'll literally, all we'll have to do is jack up the subframe a bit, put some stands under the body, undo all the subframe mounts, lower the jacks, and the subframe should in theory just wheel out. So easy as that, eh? We'll have to see tomorrow. So there's not much left to do at all, really. Oh, I need to get the exhaust off as well. Maybe that could be a job for today. The fog light as well, because the screw was rusted on the fog light. So it's been a week since I've been here, and it has been very cold, but the last couple of days it's been getting warm again, interestingly. And it's about 9 degrees outside at the moment, 9-10 degrees. It's lovely. I opened the doors and walked in here about an hour ago probably. I've not actually done that much. I've actually been messing around with that big compressor in the corner because I'm thinking of buying it. But anyway, yeah, I walked in here and it was absolutely freezing. So that's why I've got both doors wide open to try and let some the warmer air in, because it's for some reason it's just not warmed up in here at all. It's getting a bit better. So anyway, let's get cracking, see what we can do today. Right, so we've got the lower dash rail out, the switch panel, all the other little switches and gubbins that are attached to it all. I actually brought my torch from home as well, my rechargeable torch. Oh, falling over. So yeah, there's not too much left in here at all now. I did actually just try and unscrew the air vent here, just to see what would happen really, and well, the whole panel's just oh, yeah, there we go. That's how you unbolt your air vents, people. No need for tools. Oh Jesus, look at that. Someone's just patched Look at the state. Yeah, this is what we've got to work with, guys. It's a mess. Oh, and I found this. A sweet wrapper of some variety. Not sure what it is. I remember when I got the car, I found a Werther's original wrapper behind the dashboard, which was clearly very old. That's the only interesting thing I found in this car, though, really. And the other one, I found the one out there. Found a 20p in the rear bin, dated the same year as the car. Found a parking ticket from like 1989, I think it was. So that was interesting. Yeah, it's not taken long to get this out, so might take this panel out here now. That blanking plate thing. And yeah, let's just see how we can get done. I'm going to insert a video now of off my phone, which I took because I didn't think to record on the GoPro, but anyway, of this patch that was on here, on the outside. Well, I literally just sort of gave it a shove, and it came off. And then, I pulled on this, which I think is like part of the Scuttle closing panel, and it came off, held on with filler. Unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. Well, you can just about see through there now, from to the inside of the car. That is fantastic. Unbelievable. Right, I'll cut that clip. I'll cut that clip in now. It's quality patchwork. Oh, nice. Let's just pop outside. Look at this quality patchwork. Very nice. Had a right pain in the backside getting this panel off. Oh, it's covered in crap. Basically that just sits over there. All the way up. Sits over there like that. Stops the fumes coming through the bulkhead and everything, but it's got a dip in it, so there's room for the air filter. 3 of the screws came out fine. The other one did not so much. Where's it gone? So there is the head off it. It was rounding off. It's just a Phillips screwdriver. It was rounding off, so I got the grinder out and cut a slit down it. Use a flat screwdriver, and then it just snapped. So I have to get that out somehow. Maybe undo it from the other side with mole grips once the Scuttle panel's off or something. And the back of this panel, it's like brittle blue tack. It's really weird. Obviously, it just seals it and stops it rattling and stuff. So yeah, it's quite a weird stuff. So I think next job is roof lining. Not looking forward to taking it out because I'm scared of bending the bars or damaging the lining itself. But yeah. Let's see what we can do. Right, so yeah, I've found out how you get this headlining out nice and easily. So obviously, round all the windows and everything. Around all the top of the windows, you just peel off the head lining. It's all like glued down from the factory, so you just carefully peel all that off. And then I've found how you get the bars out properly. without actually damaging them. So basically, if you in the roof, they're like this way around. You see that? Yeah, you just about can see it. They're that way around. If you then just flip them round, sorry, which way? No, they're that way around in the roof, and if you just flip them round, then just come out really easily. So that's how you don't damage those. Yeah, I know for future reference there. So I'll just show you how easy it really is. Let me open this door. Right. So you can see this one's already flipped itself around now. But you literally just pull them out, pops out the other end, and that one there has also flipped itself around now just because we've taken out all the other bars. That's it, the headlining is out. It's as easy as that. Took a lot less time than I was expecting actually. So get this out of here. Right. So yeah, there's the inside. It's a little bit kind of mouldy, but you can see all the adhesive around the edges. But yeah, this will all clean it nicely. But on the other side, as you can see, it's just spotless. It's absolutely fantastic. So we may as well reuse that, especially as it's already like pre-stretched and everything, which means that we won't have to spend several days, you know, stretching it and wait until it sags again and stretching it again. When we put it back on, it should just go hopefully straight back on. All the folds around the windows and everything are already there, so it should be nice and easy to put back. Because it's actually a horrible job apparently if it's using a new headlining. So yeah, that's that job done. Let's have a look inside the car at the roof, because it's a first for me as well. So I've never seen the underside of this roof in the car. Just a little torch. Let's go inside and have a look. Oh, oh wow. Well, there's no run to this roof. Sounded like an absolute tin box because that was the insulation. Wow. Ow! Hit my knee on the handbrake. That really hurts. A little bit of like surface rust on the inside. Okay, I guess I know why it's like that, because the car has oversills. So they trap moisture, and then the moisture, then when it gets warm, sort of evaporates and goes up all the pillars, and basically, well, that's why the doorposts are rotten on this car, especially that one, because basically every time it gets warm, the moisture sort of evaporates and goes up the post, and then it gets cold and it goes back down, and it basically just sort of steams the panels from the inside and rots them out. And obviously the headlining has been trapping the moisture up here in the roof as well, which is why we've got that pitting up there, and why the underside of the headlining is a bit manky. But yeah, this is nothing that won't fix up. None of this is showing through at the end on the outside, so that should clean up nicely. You can see the lack of paint on the roof as well. It's kind of like a cream sort of colour really. It's basically just primer. There's very little actual paint on the roof. You can see compared to like that silver, that's a cream colour. Oh, I'm losing my voice, aren't I? Right, what next? I'm not sure. I'll go put that headlining somewhere safe, and I'll get back to you soon. So off camera, I've just got the car up on action stands. I'll show you. So what I'm going to do now is get the wheels off, and that will then allow easier access to the door hinge bolts. And the door's going to come off now. You don't have to take the wheel off, but it's just easier to get your arm in there, so why not really? So yeah, time to get them doors off. Right, failed at getting the passenger side door off. I've never ever had that door off in the time I've owned the car. and the nuts are very, very rusty, and basically, yeah, they're all just rounding off. I got one of them off, and it came off really easily, and all the others are just rounding off. So I'll just, tomorrow, when we cut the front end off, I'll be able to get to those bolts, and I'll just cut them off to get that door off. Don't have much of a choice really, but this one, I've had the door off twice in the time I've owned it. Once a few years ago, and once only in May this year, so like 5, 6, 7 months ago. So these came off really, really easily because I put all new nuts back on. So I've undone all the nuts now, so I just need to open the door, and it should come away, like so. Nice and easy. Wow, these are so heavy, these nuts. Put that there for now. Let's have a look. Very nice. Horrible mess. Basically, before, well, the reason I took the door off in May was because it was just about falling off. Like, you opened it and it was making some horrendous crunching noises, and I thought the panel was just going to give way, to be honest. But we managed to sort of bodge it back together a bit, and it got me to Ireland for IMM, and that's all that kind of mattered. Wow, air panels are meant to be welded to something, right? Yeah. You can actually just about see, I don't know if you can or not, but I can actually see the flex in this panel just when I press it. And also here, if I push the back. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, with the weight of the door, even after my fix, it still dropped about an inch when you opened it. It was absolutely terrible. I'm just going to get something, have a poke on here and see what we can find actually. See if we can grab a crappy old screwdriver. What have we got? That one will do. I don't know if it will go into holes or not, but it's a bit crispy. Oh, yeah. There we go. One hole. But it's, well, the flitch panel on the other side, I really don't know if you'll be able to see in here. Where's my torch? Let's have a look. There it is. It's, yeah, it's been badly bodged with like a big patch, and there's nothing really left of it, right up there at the top and everything. So, that's one of the 3 layers of panels just gone, basically. And I think the stiffener panel snapped as well. So yeah, not good at all at that side. The passenger side isn't too bad, so it doesn't drop much or anything. Let's have a look at the door itself. Not too bad. Bit cracked there, very normal place for them to go. Let's just roll that over a bit. Yeah, door itself, again, that's not rust. The door is actually brown under the door card at this side, and I think it's gold underneath the other door card. So these are not the original doors, which probably explains why this fits so badly. Oh, this shim is trying to fall off. There we go. Underneath, not as good as I remember them being in May, let's put it like that, but I don't know, probably might need a bottom bit on the door. Yeah, I'm not sure, we'll have to see anyway when it comes to it. The passenger door, I'm less inclined to fix. I'll just prop this back up somewhere safe. Safe, and then clangs it on the floor. Yeah, this one I'm less inclined to fix. Because this split here is actually very bad. I don't know if it's worth repairing that or not, and the underside is probably not as good as the other one. So yeah, and it's a terrible fit. It doesn't fit very neatly at all, this one. The gap around this side is fairly even, not too bad, but then over here, especially down at the bottom, it's really not a good fit. So yeah, we might not bother with this door again. We might find a second-hand one. You can also see it's been rubbing on there. I mean, obviously it can be shimmed and everything, but it doesn't seem to quite fit the car right, that one, so we may or may not bother keeping that one. Not sure what else I'm going to do today. I might start taking the carb off, manifolds, exhaust, something. See what I can get done, really. So tomorrow's the day. Get chopping. Get this subframe out. It's quite exciting. Look at this pile of rubbish down there. Fantastic. Right, I'll go put that door somewhere a bit safer, and might have a bit of a sweep up and just do some of the little bits and bobs. Get back to you soon, guys. Okay, so off camera I just got the exhaust off. Didn't bother recording it because you wouldn't have been able to see much, but it's nice and simple. 2 clamps there, straight through pipe to the back where it was bolted onto the subframe there. This exhaust sounds good. The exhaust that you can actually hear in the intro of the video is this exhaust, but it was on this car. Yeah, it sounds absolutely freaking amazing. So that's definitely going back on, although it was blowing at the front, so that'll definitely have to be seen to. So now I'm going to get the manifolds off. That's probably going to be near enough it for today, I think. So yep, we'll get on with that. Right guys, I've been fighting this manifold, trying to get it all out for a while now. I'm not far off getting this last bolt out, and then I'm going home. It's 20 to 8 now. I didn't realise how quick time had got on. So yeah, just get that bolt out, and I'm going to tidy everything up and go home, ready, get a bit of rest, ready for tomorrow. Big day, get the engine out. GoPro battery's dying as well, so I'm just going to call it here now, guys. So yeah, see you tomorrow when we get this engine out. Bye for now.